Hello students, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Today I am with another educational video, determinants. In this video, I am going to talk about methods of finding determinants of second order, third order, as well as I am going to solve simultaneous equations by using method of determinants. At the end, I am going to teach you to find the area of triangle if its three vertices known to us. So let's start today's educational video. In this video, wherever possible, I try to explain with animation, and this is my experiment to introduce animation in mathematics. Please give me your feedback for making better videos of determinants. This is 2 by 2 determinant. It has 2 rows and 2 columns. First row is denoted by R1. Second row is denoted by R2. First column denoted by C1. Second column denoted by C2. There are the two types of diagonals in second order determinant. They are principal diagonal and secondary diagonal. Elements present in principal diagonal are A1, B2, and elements present in secondary diagonal are A2, B1. This is third order determinant. It has 3 rows and 3 columns. It is written as 3 cross 3. First row denoted by R1. Second row denoted by R2. Third row denoted by R3. Similarly, first column denoted by C1. Second column denoted by C2. And the third column denoted by C3. Third order determinant has two types of diagonals. They are principal diagonal and secondary diagonal. Principal diagonal is shown by orange color and secondary diagonal is shown by red color. Principal diagonal having 3 elements. The elements present in principal diagonal are A1, B2 and C3. The elements present in secondary diagonal are A3, B2 and C1. Determinant of second order is given by delta equals to A1, B1, A2, B2. It is denoted by either capital D or delta, or by some other suitable symbol. Consider this animation. In this animation, we observe presence of tiger, goat, horse and grass. We do observe that tiger goes to goat and horse goes to grass. This idea we are going to use to find out the value of determinant. Consider delta equals to A1, B1, A2, B2. Then value of determinant is given by delta equals to A1 into B2 minus A2 into B1. Suppose A equals to 8, 9, 3, 5. Now we need to find out determinant of A. Determinant of A equals to how much? So how to find determinant of A? We got idea. Comparing A 8, 9, 3, 5 with A, B, C, D implies A equals to 8, B equals to 9, C equals to 3 and D equals to 5. Now determinant of A equals to AD minus BC. So determinant of AD minus BC, putting the values 8 into 5 minus 3 into 9, 40 minus 27 equals to 13. Therefore determinant of A equals to 13. This is answer. Take an example. Suppose A equals to sin theta minus cos theta and sin theta. We need to find determinant of this. So determinant of A, before that let us compare with ABCD. Then determinant of A is nothing but AD minus BC equals to sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta into cos theta. AD minus BC equals to sin square theta minus into minus plus cos square theta, sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Therefore determinant of A equals to 1. Third example, A equals to determinant of 4, 5, 3, 1 plus determinant of 9, 2, 5, 4 equals to how much? Now every time comparing each part with A, B, C, D, this is A, B, C, D. So A equals to how much? 4, B equals to 5, C equals to 3 and D equals to 1. So this is the way we are going to compare here. So for the first determinant, 4 into 1 minus 3 into 5 plus, for the second part again this is a ABCD, that is becomes AD minus BC, that is 9 into 4 minus 5 into 2 equals to 4 minus 15 plus 36 minus 10 equals to 4 plus 36 minus 15 minus 10, 40 minus 25 equals to 15. Therefore determinant of A equals to 15. In this example, we have seen that if two determinants are given, we can find individual determinant, then add the results. If A equals to sec theta, tan theta, tan theta, sec theta, and B equals to tan theta, sec theta, sec theta, tan theta, find A plus B equals to how much? I am having A equals to sec theta, tan theta, sec theta, comparing with ABCD. Therefore determinant of A is nothing but determinant of A is nothing but AD minus BC, that is sec theta into sec theta minus tan theta into tan theta equals to sec square theta minus tan square theta, and we know that sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. So we got A equals to 1. Determinant of A equals to 1. Now we go for B. B equals to tan theta, sec theta, tan theta. Again the determinant of B is nothing but A, this is A, B, C, D. So determinant of B nothing but AD minus BC, AD minus BC. So we are applying that formula. Therefore B equals to AD minus BC, that is tan theta into tan theta minus sec theta into sec theta equals to tan square theta minus sec square theta. Taking minus common, it is sec square theta minus tan square theta. We know that sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. It is a trigonometric identity. Sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. Therefore, here is a minus 1 is there outside the bracket. So we got B equals to minus 1. Now we need to find A plus B. So A plus B is nothing but 1 minus 1 equals to 0. This is answer. Question number 5. Evaluate determinant x minus 1 x square plus 2x plus 1 x plus 1 x square minus 2x minus 1. Solution. Let A equals to x minus 1 x square plus 2x plus 1 x plus 1 x square minus 2x minus 1, comparing with A, B, C, D. So A equals to AD minus BC. What is A equals to? A equals to x minus 1, B x square plus 2x plus 1, C equals to x plus 1, and D equals to x square minus 2x minus 1. So AD minus BC, that is x minus 1 into x square minus 2x minus 1 minus x plus 1 x square plus 2x plus 1 equals to x cube minus 2x square minus x square plus 2x plus 1 minus x cube plus 2x square plus x square plus 2x plus 1, opening all the brackets, x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 1 minus x cube minus 3x square minus 3x minus 1. Let's see what's get cancelled. This and this gone, and plus 1 and minus 1 gone. What do you get here? You get here minus 6x square minus 2x minus 2 common, 3x square plus x, again x also can be taken common, so 3x plus 1. So final answer is minus 2x into 3x plus 1. This is required value of determinant. Evaluate determinant of x1 b a plus x. So first let a equals to, if nothing is given we can suppose ABCD. So let a equals to x1 b a plus x equals to, comparing with ab CD. So what is A? A equals to X, B equals to 1, C equals to B, and D equals to A plus X. Now determinant of A is given by formula AD minus BC. So X into A plus X minus 1 into B. So AX plus X square minus B. So final answer is X square plus AX minus B. A equals to, this is answer. Solve determinant equation. Solution. Let A equals to X 2 X, comparing with A, B, C, D. Therefore determinant of A equals to AD minus BC, that is X into X minus 2 into 2 X square minus 4. But determinant A equals to 0 implies X square minus 4 equals to 0. Therefore X square equals to 4, X equals to under root of 4, X equals to plus or minus 2. Therefore X equals to plus 2 or X equals to minus 2. This is the solution of the given determinant equation. If A equals to 4, 5, 2, 1 and B equals to 1, 3, 5, 7, find 2A and 3B. Solution. A equals to 4, 5, 2, 1, comparing with A, B, C, D equals to AD minus BC equals to 4 into 1 minus 2 into 5 equals to 4 minus 10 equals to minus 6. Therefore A equals to minus 6. Therefore 2A equals to 2 into minus 6 equals to minus 12. Now given B equals to 1, 3, 5, 7. Again comparing with A, B, C, D. Determinant is nothing but AD minus BC. 1 into 7 minus 5 into 3 equal to 7 minus 15 equals to minus 8. B equals to minus 8. Therefore 3B equals to 3 into minus 8 equals to minus 24. Implies 2A plus 3B equals to minus 12 minus 24 equals to minus 36. Solve x523 equals to determinant x392. Okay, left side applying the formula AD minus BC, so I do get 3x minus 10, and right side AD minus BC 2x minus 27. Now it is linear equation. Solving it, x equals to minus 17. This is required answer. Solve the determinant equation. X square 11, x and 1, determinant minus 5 minus 2, 5, 8. Okay, solution. We apply as usual. If suppose this is A, B, C, D, determinant is given by AD minus BC. We are applying this idea to the LHS as well as RHS. So x square into 1 minus 11 into x equals to minus 5 into 8 minus 5 into minus 2. So x square minus 11x equals to minus 40 plus 10, x square minus 11x equals to minus 30, x square minus 11x plus 30 equals to 0. Finding the factor, minus 5x minus 6x plus 30 equals to 0. X common, x minus 5 minus 6, x minus 5 equals to 0. And again x minus 5, x minus 6 equals to 0 implies x minus 5 equals to 0 and x minus 6 equals to 0. X minus 5 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to 5. X minus 6 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to 6. Therefore, solution is x equals to 5 or x equals to 6. To find the minor of an element for third order determinant. Typical form of third order determinant is written as the general form of third order determinant is shown below. Every element having some number written in suffix form. Example A11. For this first element 11 stand for this element is present in first row and first column. A12 1 and 2. 1 stand for first row and 2 stand for second column. Thus A12 is present in first row and second column. A13. This element is present in first row and third column, that is A13. A21. This element is present in second row and first column. Thus, in third order determinant, every element is written with some number in suffix form denoting the row and column in which the element is present. For third order determinant, the minor of an element is obtained by finding the determinant by excluding the row and column in which the given element is present. Every element of the given determinant has minor. Since third order determinant has 9 elements, hence third order determinant has 9 minors. To find the minor of element A11, for that we exclude the row 1 and exclude column 1. That is, to find the minor of element A11, first row is omitted and first column is omitted. After that, we find the determinant of rest of elements. That is, to find the minor of element A11, we do find determinant of A22, A23, A32 and A33. For example, to find the minor of A11 given by M11 equals to determinant of A22, A23, A32 and A33. Similarly, to find the minor of A12, we omit first row and omit second column, and after that we find determinant of rest of the elements. That is, for A12, the minor M12 equals to determinant of A21, A23, A31 and A33. Similarly, to find the minor of A13, the minor M13 equals to determinant of A21, A22, A31, A32. On the basis of above discussion, let us now consider some classroom examples to find minor of the given element for third order. So let's start to find the minor of some elements. If A equals to 210372541, find the minor of each element. Okay, let A equals to 210372541. Now comparing it with A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32 and A33. Now step 1. Now we will find the minor of each and every element. Start with very first element. First we will go here. After that we will find minor of 1. After that find the minor of 0. After that minor of 3. Minor of 7. After that minor of 2. After that minor of 5, after that minor of 4 and after that minor of 1. So this sequence I am going to follow to find the minor. So step 1, to find minor of A11 equals to 2. So for finding the minor of A11, omit first row and omit first column. We shall be omitting first row and first column. What is left? 7241. So minor of, that is M11 equals to determinant 7241 equals to 7 minus 8 equals to minus 1. After that after that to find minor of A12 equals to 1. So that is nothing but M12. To find out the minor of that, we omit first row and second column. What is left? Rest of the element 3 to 5 1. The rest of the element are 3 to 5 1. So I go for determinant of 3 2 5 1 equals to 3 minus 10 equals to minus 7. After that to find minor of A13, that is equals to 0. So that is M13. Now to find out minor of that, you omit first row and third column. What are the left? 3, 7, 5, 4. So we go for determinant of 3, 7, 5, 4. That is equals to 12 minus 35 equals to 3 and 2, 23 minus 23. So minor of A13 equals to minus 23. After that, to find minor of A21 equals to 3, that is M21. To find out the M21, you omit second row and first column. Second row and first column. What are the left? 1041 equals to 10. Determinant of 1041 equals to 1 minus 0 equals to 1. After that, minor of what? Minor of A22, that is equals to 7. Minor of A22 nothing but M22 equals to, for that I omit the second column and second row. What are the left? 2051 equals to 2 minus 0 equals to 2. And after that, to find minor of what? A23. A23 equals to 2. So minor of A23 is nothing but, for that second row omitted, third column omitted. What are left? 2154. So M23 equals to 2154 equals to 8 minus 5 equals to 3. After that, to find minor of A31, that is 5. That is given by M31. For that, I omit third row and first column. What are left now? 1072 1072 equals to 2 minus 0 equals to 2. To find minor of A32, that is M32. For that, I omit third row and second column. So what are left? That to determinant of 2032 equals to 4 minus 0 equals to 4. Now last one, minor of A33. Minor of A33. A33 nothing but 1. Therefore M33 omitting third row and third column. What are left? 2137. Determinant of 2137 equals to 14 minus 3 equals to 11. This way we find minor of each and every element. To find cofactor of an element for third order determinant. The typical form of third order determinant is shown below. Any element of third order determinant can be written as Aij, where I stand for row number and J stand for column number. If element is A11, then I equals to 1 and j equals to 1. If the element is A12, then I equals to 1 and j equals to 2. Similarly, for A13, I equals to 1 and j equals to 3. Similarly, I value and j value for other elements can be written as shown below. Cofactor of an element Aij is given by minus 1 raised to I plus j multiplied by minor of Aij, that is Mij. Therefore, cofactor of Aij equals to minus 1 raised to I plus j multiplied by Mij. Example, cofactor of A11 is given by minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1 into minor of A11. The minor of A11 is given by A22, A23, A32 and A33. Therefore, finally, cofactor of A11 equals to minus 1 whole square into A22, A23, A32 and A33. Similarly, cofactor of A32 equals to minus 1 raised to 5 multiplied by minor of minor of A32, that is A11, A12, A21 and A23. Now consider some classroom solved examples on cofactors. If A equals to 212, 451, 131, find cofactors of A11, A23 and A32. Okay, solution. Let A equals to 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 1, 3, 1. Now comparing with standard form, that is A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32 and A33. After that, we have to find cofactors of A11. So let us decide what is A11. A11 equals to 2 and A23 equals to 1 and A32 also A32 equals to 3. So we decided. Now we know that if Aij is given element, then cofactor of Aij is nothing but minus 1 raised to I plus j and minor of ij. This is the formula. Therefore, now step 1 to find cofactor of A11. A11 equals to 2. Now cofactor of A11 is equals to minus 1 raised to 1 plus 1 and minor of 1, that is minus 1 raised to 2 and minor of 1 1 is nothing but 5 1 3 1 equals to plus 1 into 5 minus 3 1 into 2 equals to 2. This is cofactor of A11. After that, cofactor of A23 is nothing but minus 1 raised to, as per this formula, 2 plus 3 and minor of 2 3 equals to minus 1 raised to 5 and minor of 2 3. That is, omitting this column and omitting this row, what are left? 2 1 1 3 equals to minus multiplied by 6 minus 1 equals to minus 5. Therefore cofactor of A23 equals to minus 5. Now cofactor of A32. Again idea is same, minus 1 raised to 3 plus 2 and minor of 3 2 equals to minus 1 raised to 5 and minor of 3 2. That is the third row and second column deleted. What are left? 2 2 and 4 1. Determinant of 2 2 4 1 equals to minus 1 into 2 minus 8 minus 1 minus 6 equal to plus 6. This is the way we got here the cofactor of A32. Therefore, cofactor of A11 equals to 2, cofactor of A23 equals to minus 5, cofactor of A32 equals to plus 6. This is the way we can find out cofactors. For determinant A equals to 1 4 3 3 5 1 0 to 9, find the cofactors of A22, A33 and A13. Solution: A equals to 1 4 3 3 5 1 0 to 9. Comparing with standard form, A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32 and A33 implies A22 equals to 5 and A33 equals to 9 and A13 equals to 3. Now cofactor of A22 equals to minus 1 raised to 2 plus 2 and minor of A22, that is 1 3 0 9 equals to minus 1 raised to 4, 9 minus 0 plus 1 into 9 equals to 9. and we have to find cofactor of A33. Cofactor of A33, that is minus 1 raised to 3 plus 3 minus 3 minus 1 raised to 6 minus 3 is nothing but 1 4 3 5 plus 1 and 5 minus 12 equals to minus 7. And for 133, for A13, cofactor of A13 minus 1 raised to 1 plus 3 and minor of 13 minus 1 raised to 4. 13 is nothing but 3502, that is plus 1 into 6 equals to 6. So these are the required cofactor of A22 is 9, cofactor of A33 is minus 7, and cofactor of A13 is 6. In this section, we are going to learn to find the determinant of third order. We already know that typical form of third order determinant can be written as shown below. In general, any element can be written as Aij, where I stand for row number and J stand for column number. Now let us find out the pattern of sign for cofactors for the given determinant. Here we are considering the typical form. And let us see now how to find the sign pattern for each and every element. For A11 is nothing but minus 1 raised to I plus j, that is 1 plus 1 equals to minus 1 whole square equals to 1. Now for the A12, for A13, for A21, for A22, for A23, for A31, for A32, and at the end for A33, that is minus 1 raised to I plus j. Everywhere we have used the same formula. Minus 1, 3 plus 3, that is minus 1 raised to 6 equals to plus 1. Thus, pattern of sign for cofactor is obtained as shown: plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, plus 1 and minus 1 goes alternatively. First plus come, then minus, then again plus, then again minus. At the time of expansion of determinant, we use following sign pattern. Now, general form of determinant can also be written as A1 B1 C1, A2 B2 C2, A3 B3 C3. Earlier one shown was typical form, and this can be considered as a general form of determinant. This is usually used by each and every teacher. Now let us see how to find the determinant. For finding out the determinant, we use the following sign pattern. Now we'll understand how to find the determinant of third order. First row has three elements A1, B1 and C1, and the cofactor signs are plus, minus and plus. We first write the signs of cofactor, then we do write A1, after that its minor, A1 multiplied by its minor, then we write B1 and B1 will get multiplied to its minor, C1, and C1 will get multiplied to its minor. This entire calculation gives the value of determinant of third order. For that, the plus sign are taken from the chart we already obtained. So plus comes first, then minus comes, then again plus comes. This is a sequence, and this sequence is very important. By using this calculation, we can find out the value of determinant. Now we will be learning to find the determinant. So let's have some solved examples to find determinant of third order. Find the determinant of A equals to 215, 152 and 305. Okay, let's move. A equals to 215, 152, 305. Comparing with general form A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3 and C3. Now determinant is given by, here are the symbols. Here is a plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus and plus. So we are going to use these symbols. Now let's see here, plus A1 and its minor, that is B2, C2, B3, C3. Then here is a plus, here is a minus, here is a plus. So minus will come here into B1 and its minor. The minor of B1 is A2 and C2, A3 and C3, and after that plus C1 and its minor, that is A2, B2, A3 and B3. Now we write the respective values. Plus 2 and its minor 5205, that is omitting first row and first column, so we get 5205. Then minus B1, again omitting first row and second column, left are 1 2 3 5, 1 2 3 5 and plus C1 plus 5, and first row and third column gone. 1530, 1530. Then I do get here 2, 25 minus 0, minus 1, 5 minus 6 plus 5 and 0 minus 15. So I do get 50 and minus 1 plus 5 minus 15 equals to 50 plus 1 minus 75 equals to minus 24. This is required value of the given determinant. If A equals to minus 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, find determinant A. Solution: A equals to minus 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. Comparing with general form: A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3 and C3 implies A1 equals to minus 1, B1 equals to 2 and C1 equals to 1. Now determinant A is nothing but A1 multiplied by B2, C2, B3, C3 minus B1 multiplied by A2, C2, A3 and C3. After that C1, A2, B2, A3, B3, that is equals to minus 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, minus 2, 3, 1, 3, 2 plus C1, that is 1 and 3, 2, 3, 1 equals to minus 1, 4, minus 1, minus 2, 6, minus 3 plus 1, 3, minus 6, minus 1, 3, minus 2, 3 plus 1, minus 3 equals to minus 3, minus 6, minus 3 equals to minus 12. If determinant 4, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 5 x equals to 0, find x. Solution: 4, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 5 x. Comparing with general form: A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3 and C3. Now determinant of this is given by 4. They are already given the determinant is equals to 0. Therefore now applying the already given determinant equals to 0. Now expanding it by using the formula A1, B2, C2, B3, C3 minus B1 multiplied by A2, C2, A3, C3 and plus C1 multiplied by A2, B2, A3 and B3, that is equals to 0. Now 4 multiplied by 2, 3, 5x minus 3 multiplied by 1, 3, 1x plus 5 multiplied by 1, 2, 1, 5 equals to 0. So that becomes 4 into 2x minus 15 minus 3 x minus 3 plus 5 minus 2 equals to 0. So 4 into 2x minus 15 minus 3 x minus 3 plus 5 into 3 equals to 0. Opening all the brackets, 8x minus 60 minus 3x plus 9 plus 15 equals to 0. 8x minus 3x minus 16 minus 60 and plus 24 equals to 0. 5x 36 equals to 0. 5x equals to 36, x equals to 36 upon 5. This is the required answer. Example 4. If determinant 1x x square 214 319 equals to 0, find x. Solution. Expanding 1 multiplied by minor 1419 minus x multiplied by 2439 plus x square multiplied by 2131 equals to 0. Equals to 0, they already given in the question here. We need to find the value of x. Now opening each minor, 9 minus 4 minus x, 18 minus 12 plus x square, 2 minus 3 equals to 0. 5 minus x, 6 plus x square minus 1 equals to 0. X 5 minus 6x minus x square equals to 0. Minus x square minus 6x plus 5 equals to 0. Taking minus common, x square plus 6x minus 5 equals to 0. Now we have x square plus 6x minus 5 equals to 0. So writing it, x square plus 5x plus x minus 5 equals to 0. So we can't find the factor by factorization, as we see that no factors are possible. Therefore going for quadratic equation. Solving by quadratic equation method, that is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 implies a equals to 1, b equals to 6 and c equals to minus 5. Roots of this equation given by minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So we get x equals to minus 6 plus or minus under root of 36 minus 4a into minus 5 upon 2a, 2 into 1, x equals to minus 6 plus or minus 36 plus 20 upon 2. Therefore x equals to minus 6 plus or minus 56 upon 2. From thus x equals to minus 6 plus root 56 upon 2 or x equals to minus 6 minus under root of root 56 upon 2. Hence the solution. Now let us learn to solve simultaneous equations by using Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule can be used to solve the equations of 2 unknowns and 3 unknowns. First consider 2 equations of 2 unknowns, and we will find the value of x and find the value of y by using Cramer's rule. Let the given equations are a1x plus b1y equals to c1 and a2x plus b2y equals to c2. First we will frame the d value. D is nothing but obtained by coefficients of x and y, that is a1, b1, a2, b2. That is d equals to determinant of a1, b1, a2, b2. In the next step, we have to find dx value, and to find the dx value, we are replacing a1 and a2 by c1 and c2. That is, in place of a1 and a2, we do write c1 and c2 and find the determinant. After that, dy is obtained by replacing b1 and b2 by c1 and c2. That is, dy equals to determinant of a1, a2 and c1, c2. After that, we find the x value and y value by using relation shown in the yellow box. That is, x equals to dx upon d and y equals to dy upon d. Thus, x and y values can be obtained by using Cramer's rule. Now we consider three variable equation, that is equation of three unknowns, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1z equals to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z equals to d2, a3x plus b3y plus c3z equals to d3. These are the three equations of three unknowns, and by using Cramer's rule, we can find the value of x, value of y and value of z. Let us see how to find out. First of all, we find out capital D, that is a determinant obtained by all coefficients of x, y, z. That is, D is framed by using coefficients of x, y, z. Therefore, it can also be called as a coefficient determinant. After that, dx, what is there in the first column, we will be knowing now. While finding out the dx, we replace a1, a2, a3. While finding out dy, we replace b1, b2, b3. And while finding out dz, we change the value of c1, c2 and c3. While finding out dx, a1, a2, a3 are deleted, and in that place d1, d2 and d3 are written, and we obtain the determinant. This would be called as a dx. And while finding out the dy, the b1, b2 and b3 are deleted, and in that place d1, d2 and d3 are written, and we obtain determinant dy. And at the time of finding out dz, c1, c2, c3 are deleted, and in that place d1, d2 and d3 are written, and we obtain determinant. After that, we find out x, y, z values by using following relations. What are the following relation? X equals to dx upon d, y equals to dy upon d, and z equals to dz upon d. By using these three relations, we can easily find out x value, y value and z value. Thus, by using Cramer's rules, we can easily solve the equation of three unknowns. Now let's move to classroom solved examples to solve equations of two unknowns and three unknowns by using Cramer's rule. I request the students to do all the problems along with me and practice the problem by taking some textbook. In case of any problems, they can contact me on my email provided. So let's see some classroom solved examples. Solve the equation by using Cramer's rule. 2x plus y equals to 5, 3x plus 2y equals to 8. Solution. We have that 2x plus y equals to 5, comparing with a1x, b1y equal to c1. When we are comparing with this equation, I do get a1 equals to 2 and b1 equals to 1 and c1 equals to 5. After that, second equation, 3x plus 2y equals to 8, comparing with a2x plus b2y equal to c2, then a2 equals to 3, b2 equals to 2 and c2 equals to 8. Now step 1. In step 1, I do find out d. D is given by a1, b1 and a2, b2. So a1 is 2, b1 is 1 and a2 is 3, b2 is 2, and we find out this one, that is 4 minus 3 equals to 1. Now we'll find out the dx. To find out the dx, we remove a1, a2, and in place of a1, a2 we write the c1 and c2. b1 and b2 are written as it is. So c1 is nothing but 5, c2 is 8 and b1 is 1 and b2 is 2. 10 minus 8 equals to 2. After that, we do find out dy. For finding out the dy, we keep a1, a2 as it is, but in place of b1, b2, we do write c1 and c2. That is 2, 3 as it is, but here 5 and 8 will come. So that is 16 minus 15 equals to 1. Now x value, x is given by formula dx upon d. This formula is nothing but comes from Cramer's rule, and dx is nothing but 2 and d is 1. So 2 upon 1 equals to 2, and after that y nothing but dy upon d. dy is nothing but 1 and d is also equal to 1. 1 upon 1 equals to 1. Therefore, solution set is x equals to 2 and y equals to 1. Example 2. Solve the equation by using Cramer's rule. 4x plus y equals to 6, 3x minus 2y equals to 10. Solution. First equation, 4x plus y equal to 6, comparing with a1x, b1y equal to c1. Therefore, a1 equals to 4 and b1 equals to 1 and c1 equals to 6. Now second equation given as 3x minus 2y equals to 10, comparing with a2x, b2y equal to c2, implies a2 equals to 3 and b2 equals to minus 2 and c2 equals to 10. Now we'll find out coefficient determinant, that is a1, b1, a2, b2, determinant of a1, b1, a2, b2, that is 4, 1, 3 and minus 2 equals to minus 8, minus 3 equals to minus 11. After that, I find dx. dx nothing but, in place of a1, a2 we write c1, c2, that is cx and 10, and b1 b2 as it is, that is 1 minus 2, this is minus 12 minus 10 equals to minus 22. After that dy nothing but a1 a2 as it is, that is 4 and 3 as it is, but b1 b2 are replaced by c1 and c2, 6 and 10, that is 40 minus 18 equals to 22. Now x value dx upon d equals to minus 22 upon minus 11 equals to plus 2, and y equals to dy upon d equals to 22 upon minus 11 equals to minus 2. Therefore, solution set is x equals to 2 and y equals to minus 2. This is required solution set. Solve by Cramer's rule. X minus y plus z equals to 2, 2x plus y minus z equals to 4, x plus 2y plus z equals to 11. Okay, solution. The solution x minus y plus z equals to 2, comparing with a1x, b1y, c1z equals to d1, implies a1 equals to 1, b1 equals to minus 1, c1 equals to 1, and d1 equals to 2. After that, we have second equation, 2x plus y minus z equals to 4, comparing with a2x plus b2y plus c2z equals to d2, implies a2 equals to 2 and b2 equals to 1 and c2 equals to minus 1 and d2 equals to 4. a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3 equals to 1 minus 1 1, 2 1 minus 1 1 2 1. Now we'll calculate the determinant. 1 1 plus 2 plus 1 and 2 plus 1 and plus 1 into 4 minus 1, 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals to 9. Therefore, D equals to 9. Now we need to find dx. To find dx, we remove this entire column and in that place we write d1, d2 and d3, b1, b2, b3 as it is, c1, c2 and c3 as it is, that is equals to 2, 4, 11, then minus 1, 1, 2, 1, minus 1 and 1. The determinant of this equals to 18. Now to find out dy, what we'll do? We will remove the second column and replace it by d1, d2, d3, a1, a2, a3 as it is, and here is d1, d2, d3, and here c1, c2, c3 as it is. We put the respective values 1, 2, 1, 2, 4 minus 1, 1, 11 and 1. The determinant of this 1, 4 plus 11 minus 2, 2 plus 1 and 1, 22 minus 4 equals to 27. Therefore, dy equals to 27. Now to find dz, what you do? You remove the third column and replace it by d1, d2, d3. Therefore, a1, a2, a3 as it is, b1, b2, b3 as it is, but here the d1, d2, d3. Third column is replaced by d1, d2, d3. Therefore, dz equals to 1 minus 1, 2, 2, 1, 4 and 1, 2, 11. Determinant of this is equals to 27. From above calculations, we have d equals to 9 and dx equals to 18, dy equals to 27 and dz equals to 27. Now we have to apply Cramer's rule. What is the Cramer's rules? dx equals to dx upon d, that is 18 upon 9 equals to 2, and y equals to dy upon d equals to 27 upon 9 equals to 3, z equals to dz upon d equals to 27 upon 9 equals to 3. Therefore, x equals to 2, y equals to 3, z equals to 3. This is required result. This is required solution. Solve by Cramer's rule. 2x plus y equals to 0, minus x plus y plus z equals to 1, x plus 2y minus z equals to minus 13. Now here in the first equation z is absent, so we rewrite the equation. So rewriting the equation, we get 2x plus y plus 0z equals to 0, minus x plus y plus z equals to 1, x plus 2y minus z equals to minus 13, equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Now we calculate d value, dx value, dy value and dz value. We got d equals to minus 6, dx equals to minus 12, dy equals to 24 and dz equals to minus 42. By using these values of dx, dy, dz and d, we can easily find out x value, y value, z value by using following relations. Thus x equals to dx upon d equals to minus 12 upon minus 6 equals to 2, y equals to dy upon d equals to 24 upon minus 6 equals to minus 4, z equals to dz upon d equals to minus 42 upon minus 6 equals to 7. Therefore x equals to 2, y equals to minus 4, z equals to 7 is required solution. Let us now learn to find the area of triangle by determinant method. Let us consider a triangle ABC. A, B and C are three vertices. Coordinates of point A are x1, y1. Coordinates of B are x2, y2. Coordinates of C are x3, y3. Let us draw the triangle ABC by using a graph sheet as shown in animation. The coordinate points of A are x1, y1. Coordinate points of B are x2, y2. Coordinate points of C are x3, y3 as shown in animation. Now the area of the triangle can be obtained by using determinant method. The area of the triangle is equals to plus or minus half determinant x1, y1 1, x2, y2 1 and x3, y3 1 as shown below. Following animation is showing opening of a triangle and making all the three sides of triangle collinear. Now point A, point B and point C lie in a straight line. Point ABC are called collinear points. We know that a triangle is formed by three sides and three vertices. Suppose we open the two sides and make them in collinear with the base of the triangle. Thus the points ABC becomes collinear. Area included by three collinear points always equals to 0. The 3 points A, B, C are collinear points. Area included by 3 collinear points is equals to 0. Therefore, condition for 3 points to be collinear is given by the relation as shown below. Now let's have some classroom solved examples to find the area of a triangle by determinant method. Find the area of triangle ABC if A equals to 2, 3, B equals to 4, 1 and coordinates of C are minus 2, 4. Okay, first we draw the triangle here. A, B and C, and this point is given 2, 3. This point is 4, 1 and C is minus 2, 4. I call it as a x1, y1. I call it as a x2, y2. And I call it as a x3, y3. Now area of triangle ABC equals to plus or minus half x1, y1 1 determinant x1, y1 1, x2, y2 1 and x3, y3 1. This is formula to get area of triangle plus or minus half and 2, 3, 1 and 4, 1, 1 minus 2, 4, 1. The determinant of this B plus or minus 1 by 2 minus 6, and to get the area positive we take minus half here outside. Minus 6 equals to 3. Therefore area of triangle ABC equals to 3 square units. This is required area of triangle ABC. Find the value of K if area of triangle ABC is 10 square units, where A is minus 2, 1, B 4, 0 and C 2, 1. Solution. Before solution, let us draw the triangle A, B and C. A is nothing but minus 2, 1. B has coordinates 4, 0 and C has coordinate 2, K. So as usual, coordinates of A are x1, y1, coordinates of B are x2, y2, coordinates of C are x3, y3. Area of triangle ABC, equals to 10 square units. It is given. Now area of triangle ABC also by formula plus or minus half, x1 y1 1, x2 y2 1, x3 y3 1 equals to plus or minus half and minus 2 1 1 and 4 0 1 2 K 1, and this area is equals to 10 square units as provided in the given question. So what we do now, we expand it plus or minus half as it is, minus 2 0 minus K minus 1 4 minus 2 plus 1 4K minus 0 equals to 10, plus or minus half plus 2K minus 2 plus 4K equals to 10, 6K minus 2 equals to 20, 6K equals to 20 plus 2, K equals to 22 upon 6, cutting by 2, so 11 by 3. Therefore K equals to 11 by 3. This is required answer. By using determinant method, prove that 3 points are collinear points. We have the A 3, 2, B 4, 4, C 5, 6, x1, y1. Let's call them x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. Now if they are collinear points, area formed by is equals to 0. Equals to 0 implies 3 2 1 4 4 1 5 6 1. If we get determinant value 0, then only they are collinear points. So let us see LHS 3 4 minus 6 minus 2 4 minus 5 plus 1 24 minus 20 3 minus 2 minus 2 minus 1 plus 4 minus 6 plus 2 plus 4 equals to minus 4 plus 4 equals to 0, and therefore it is RHS. Therefore LHS equals to RHS, since determinant is equals to 0. If determinant of 3 points is 0, then only the 3 points are collinear. We already got determinant equals to 0. Therefore given points are collinear points. Given points are collinear.